talk about Mansquito, aka Mosquito Man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell by the title, Joe. This guy gets turned into a mosquito man.
He does. He does. All because a foxy science lady is working on a cure for what's the disease called?
Airborne AIDS.
Airborne AIDS disease that's plagued the nation. But maybe with some irradiated mosquitoes, she can find the cure to this, you know? And, well, her boss, I guess, he's a even topper tier science guy. He's made a deal with the government. And they're like, hey, bring in some death row dudes, and we're going to test this shit on them first because, they're going to fucking die anyway. Thing is, the guy they bring in, Tom, he ain't no one to fuck with. He kind of like fucking does like a little escape thing, and takes some hostages and shit and kills the is she Asian? I don't remember.
No, I thought this was what's her nuts? I think Madeline or Melinda Clark from fucking Spawn, Return of the Living Dead 3 and Killer Tongue, but it is not her.
Anyway, he kills her. He fucks some shit up, causes an explosion, and gets all bit up by them irradiated mosquitoes.
Yeah, and a lady gets caught up, the erotic lady scientist or whatever sensual wording Joe uses. She gets caught up in the explosion and she gets a little like old fucking serial killer boy. He gets all this blue goo on him. He's just like, oh, help me. I've got the blue glue on me. And then she looks at her arm and she goes, I've got it on me too, but I ain't gonna show nobody. So now the cops come, fucking serial killer boy.
Her
Is
boyfriend is the main cop on the case, Tom.
That's correct. But old serial killer boy escapes, and then we find out that her boyfriend is this cop who is not only the main pig on this case, but he was the original guy to put the serial killer guy away. And at this point, I was just like, this is a lot like Jack Frost, but with mosquitoes. I'm in.
This is a lot like a lot of movies.
Sure is there, Joe.
Uh, anyway, this guy's mutating, Tom. He's turning more and more into like a mosquito cricket hybrid, and well shit, it turns out that as the woman says while she's in the hospital, mosquitoes don't have emotions. No, they don't, but they like to fuck. And he's after her because she's turning into a mosquito slower at a slower pace because he's turning real fast. Could it be because he got the brunt of the explosion, or did she spray off on her lab coat before going into work that day? Because there's mosquitoes and shit flying around, Tom.
And dude, like, has this drastic, like, oh, I'm a giant mosquito man fucking creature suit. And she has pretty much what amounts to like a Cindy Lou Who makeup where her nose is like up a little bit and she's got a butt crack in her forehead. And that's about it. But this other guy's like fucking Brundlefly Mosquito Boy or whatever the fuck.
She looks really good. Uh, and he's got a proboscis, Tom. And any cops that are after him, any crooks on the street, anything, fucker just wants blood. He'll probose that motherfucking thing into somebody's chest, throat, head, whatever. He's killing people left and right, Tom.
Well, let me ask you this, Joe. Will the pig defeat the mosquito?
Well, no, because all the other cops are shooting at this mosquito, and this mosquito is apparently bulletproof. Ain't no way this guy can hurt this mosquito, right?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because of the exoskeleton.
The exoskeleton that mosquitoes have.
Because they're insects, you see.
True. You know what else mosquitoes have, Tom? Wings. Not the Hauser type of wings, but wings that'll let you fly.
So that was pretty fucking great. Spoiler alert. I thought this movie went way fucking harder than it should have. But this fucking mosquito, you're just like, he's like, oh fuck, something's coming out of my back. And you think, yeah, you know what? Don't mosquitoes have wings? We haven't seen wings yet. God damn, he's growing wings. Look at him. He just flew away. Fuck, this movie's good.
It is. And I'll tell you this, man, you know, they show the fucking costume a lot, like a lot, all over. It's just not in the shadows or whatever. They show, he's in well lit hallways and everything, and it looks great. It looks really fucking good, man.
Yeah, it looks like a mutated mosquito, man. Like it still has like it's a deformed nose, but you can still tell there's a semblance of a human nose, and then there's still like the mandibles all split, but there's still fucking human teeth and shit in there. And this side's all insect, but this side's still kind of human stretching out. And it's a fucking good design and a sweet creature suit for sure. You could say, oh, the fucking fly and shit. I mean, this one's pretty fucking good too.
Yeah, The Fly had millions and millions to work with. This wasn't a cheap movie. They because they had a lot of shit. They had a lot of cop cars. They had a lot of sets that they use, but it's modest compared to the budget The Fly probably had. Or ca-
Yeah. From what I looked up, like I- I've been drinking, but and I'm not sure if it's the new image people or the producers. I don't know if this was the first movie, but it's kind of like why this and shit like it got made. They said, yeah, we could probably do better than the movies we're licensing
yeah.
to do on sci-fi. So they started doing shit like this.
Mhm.
Um it's we'll get to it, but uh this is one of the best sci-fi channel movies I've ever seen. Now, Dog Soldiers and Reanimator 3 both premiered on Sci-Fi Channel. So
Yeah.
that's really not fair. But if we're including those, and I'm going to say this is from what I can think off the top of my head, just because I watched, I was like, yeah, it's the third one. Probably not. Maybe Mosquito fucking premiered on there, some other shit I'm not remembering, but
I would throw Frankenfish in there.
See, like another one that like Frankenfish is good shit. But yeah, this is one of the best. If you like monster movies, nothing fucking new. This is the same shit you've seen. Doesn't mean it wasn't done well. There's fucking more kills and blood and shit than most Friday the 13th movies in this fucking thing. It's fucking like they're just like, all right, we're gonna watch this Mosquito Man movie, and it surprisingly went fucking harder than it should have. The costume's great. There's these kills with bloods and blood. It's fucking. I was shocked by how much I was just like, fuck yeah, Mosquito Man, dog.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was really good. And like the story is formula, but formula. it's a formula for a reason, you know. And if you have something good enough, like this suit, or if you have, you know, enough kills or shit, you know, then it works. You can make that fucking formula work, and they did with this one.
And yeah, I looked up because I when the new image thing popped up, I was just like, all right, this is either gonna be good or this is gonna be fucking shit. I can't remember what new image is, but I remember seeing this fucking logo a few times. They made the last 2 Rambo movies there, Joe. Kinda shows it's not as wild as those, but for the time, for a Sci-Fi Channel movie, like I said, this motherfucker, like, lets more blood out than Jason in most of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, surprisingly pretty fucking I don't wanna say great, but I'll say it's fucking awesome for what it was. It was
Yeah, if you like horror flicks, give this a watch.
not so much horror. I was if you like monster movies, creature features.
Or even slashers, if you like slasher movies, because those don't make sense, you know, and they're very formulaic. I mean, give this a watch.
Yeah, it's good shit for sure. Don't make them like this no more.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.